I am functional medicine practitioner Claudine Francois. I empower women entrepreneurs by sharing solutions for health on my show, Healthy Delicious Lifestyle with Claudine. Hello and welcome to Healthy Delicious Lifestyle with Claudine. If you are here for how to empower your health journey with daily habits coach Jaime Mattox, you are in the right place. Now, please be sure to stay on until the end because today's guest has a very special gift for our community. Now, many of you know that I'm a functional medicine practitioner, and if you are a driven woman seeking to reclaim boundless energy and radiant health, I have a special invitation for you to book a call with me. Let's uncover the mysteries of your health and create a personalized plan for your journey to vitality. Visit the link below to schedule your free call and start thriving today. Now, let's get to today's show. Today's guest is Daily Habits Coach Jaime Mattox. Jaime Mattox is a daily habits coach, speaker, and author. She dives deep into transformation, empowering her clients with personalized daily habit systems crafted from a robust set of inner game tools. Her journey is nothing short of inspiring. She has overcome cancer. She's lived with multiple sclerosis and is a single mom. And she is on a mission to inspire as many individuals as possible to embrace a life of well-being and fulfillment. Let's bring up Jaime. Jaime, welcome. Here she comes.
Hi, Claudine. Thank you so much for having me. And what a lovely introduction.
Oh, my absolute pleasure. Thank you for being here. I'm super excited for everyone to hear your many insights. So I'm going to start by asking you the first question I ask all my guests, which is, what does a healthy, delicious lifestyle mean to you?
A healthy, delicious lifestyle to me means a whole approach. It's not just what I feed my body, it's what I feed my mind, what I feed my soul. It's finding balance.
So good. Balance is so important. And I know that many of us have heard the term balance and think, how in the world can I get balance? Because we feel like we are pulled in so many different directions. And we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about your tools to help create that balance with daily habits, certain daily habits that are really going to be helpful. So let's talk about your first tip, which is starting your day with a grateful heart sets the tone for the day. Explain that to us. Will you tell us more about that?
Sure, of course. So, science actually proves all the benefits of gratitude, and I won't go through all of them. You can Google it very easily. Dr. Joe Dispenza likes to talk about gratitude. Um, when we live in a state of gratitude, that elevated emotion allows us to be open to receive. So when we genuinely start our day from a place of, I'm grateful that I'm alive, I'm grateful my feet work, I'm grateful my eyes work, like I can see, then it opens up the possibilities for our entire day.
Yeah, it puts you in this, I don't know, it makes you feel more positive about the day, which then when you're more positive about the day, you see things in a different light. Like something happens and you're able to brush it off versus like being really pissed about it the whole day, right?
Absolutely. And I think as humans having this human experience, we do accidentally underappreciate all the little things. And it is those little things that do help you balance the big stressors. When you live in gratitude and you have a bad moment or a bad day, it's easier to bounce back.
Yes. And I wanted to bring up my gratitude journal, which I love. A previous guest had mentioned this to me, and I love this particular one because it has, you can see I have all my writing in it, but it has two different sections. It has the I am grateful for in the top part, then what would make today great. So by doing this like 5 minutes in the morning, it doesn't have to take more than 5 minutes. I'm already setting myself up with that happy feeling because I feel good when I'm feeling grateful for things. I'm feeling positive. Then what would make today great? It's almost like planning my day in advance. This is what I want to happen today. And then daily affirmations. I am strong. I am powerful. I am energetic. I am charismatic, whatever it is you are. And then in the bottom, this little gray section, you can do it at night. 3 great things that happened today or what could have made today better. So I love the idea of gratitude. I personally use it every morning. Like I said, it takes 5 whole minutes for me to set up my day for success. So I love that tip. Thank you so much for bringing that one up.
You're welcome.
So your next tip, so good. Make it easy by, no, wait, this isn't the next tip, but we'll go with this one anyway. Make it easy by setting yourself for success in advance. This is the Healthy and Delicious Lifestyle with Claudine share. This is one that I brought up because I have noticed with my clients, when you make a plan, like whether it is meal prepping, whether it is putting out all of um, your workout clothes at night for the next morning, whatever it is, setting yourself up for success is really key to making things happen, right?
Yes, yes. It's making, when you take the time to plan and prepare, you are ready.
Mhm.
There's no excuses. It's all laid out for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I love the idea of also blocking out my schedule. Like there is literally nothing that happens between 8 and 9 a.m. because I am doing my workout, right? And I don't want anyone to take that time away from me, whether it's like the early part of the workout and then I'm getting ready. So at 9 a.m., I'm ready to go, which to some people maybe sounds really late, but I'm not a morning person and I have to get the kids off to school. So like that's my time, right? And I don't know about you.
And that, yeah,
No, go ahead.
that helps you create balance too, because
Mhm.
that's a boundary. That hour is a boundary. That is your time that you get to care for yourself.
Yes. And it took me a while to be able to, it's almost like I had to love myself enough to give that to myself. I had to put my needs above anybody else who might need me at that time. Because I'm on the West Coast. I'm 3 hours behind some of my clients, right? I'm 3 hours behind
Yeah.
a lot of people. There's a lot of people
Yeah.
on the East Coast who are up well before me. And I just say, you know what? I will respond to everything at 9 a.m. And that's when I'm available. So there you go.
I love that, Claudine.
So your tip, which I should have done earlier, is create a daily habit of awareness. And I really want to understand, what are we becoming aware of? How does this habit help us in our lives?
Okay, so awareness, first, having the understanding that awareness is, eh, when I'm working with a client and I say, okay, now it's time to increase your awareness. Their first question is, well, what does that even mean? And it is getting curious about everything you say, do, think, and feel, because they all matter. So when you create a new habit, it starts with a routine. So when you can add into your routine, like laying out your clothes, the thought, like, I'm going to be curious today. I'm going to be curious about what thoughts arise. What am I thinking about when I'm sitting at that red light? What am I thinking about when I'm doing the dishes? How do I feel or how did I feel when that person said something snarky to me? It's really getting curious about everything you're saying, doing, thinking, and feeling. And I think a lot of times when we talk about awareness, people automatically go to the negative, like catch those negative thoughts, reframe them, turn them into a positive. And it's so much more than that. That is a super important one. But the one that I like to have my clients focus on is celebration. Like,
Mm.
what are you doing well? You caught that negative thought? Oh, congratulations. You being aware and celebrating yourself, and also catching the other things.
That is such a good reminder because, yes, for one thing, you can't change things if you aren't aware of them, right? But remembering to praise ourselves, to celebrate our wins, that is something that a lot of us go-getters forget to do. We're so focused on, okay, I checked that off the list, I'm doing the next thing. And I am guilty of this myself. I'm so focused on the next thing that I forget to celebrate the small wins. And thank you for that reminder, because I feel like I need to hear it 100 times and 100 times. And I need to hear it a lot of times. And I think everyone else, because there have been people on this show who have said that before. And every time I'm like, I need to do that. And yet I still need to do it. So thank you
Well,
for
and the fascinating thing is there's so much neuroscience behind what we do every day. And literally, the things that you do become your habits, but they all started as a routine. So
mm,
it's changing your routine. Like, when you become aware, it highlights so much. It highlights what you're doing well. It highlights areas of improvement. And it's just like you said, if you don't know you're doing something, how can it change? If you want something to become a habit, it has to start with practicing it every day. And it is all a practice. Everything we do, the work you and I do, the work our clients do, you practice it every day, and then it becomes a routine, and then it becomes a habit.
So good. And I want to bring up your book. You are a contributing author in the Articles of Life, spelled Lyfe. Tell us about this, and how does this contribute to becoming more aware?
Well, in my chapter, I share about when I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I share about having my first onset of optic neuritis at 22. And really, it's just a snippet of a lot that I've been through. And somewhere along the way, there was a curiosity in me. When my doctors were not serving me, when my doctors were telling me that I was crazy, I had to get curious. And that took a lot of awareness. It took being aware of what I ate, of what I thought. The thoughts are a big one. I accidentally poisoned myself with toxic thoughts for years, not even knowing it. Again, coming back to the human condition, we're humans. A lot of us accidentally do this. We just live on autopilot. And I will say to all of the contributing authors, like there is something in this book for everyone. And my specific chapter will give you a couple of tools on just how to get curious, or tips to stay curious about.
So good.
Yeah.
And I just want to mention, for anyone who's interested in learning more about functional wellness, wanting live trainings, Q&As with someone who is an expert in functional medicine, aka me, please do consider joining my free Facebook group. I will put the link below. Now, for your next tip, which is the Empower Your Healthy, Delicious Lifestyle with Claudine share, surround yourself with like-minded people to stay on track. Now, this is something I tell my clients over and over again, because it's really hard to change your habits when you have people dragging you back down into your old habits. It's kind of like trying to quit smoking if you're hanging out with smokers all the time. It's going to be really hard for you to quit, because people are going to be offering you cigarettes all the time. Whereas if you're with people who wouldn't even dream of having a cigarette, you're less likely to go there. What do you think about surrounding yourself with like-minded people? How does that work in your practice?
I think, well, I love it. And community is so important. To be around supportive, like-minded people might just be the difference between you achieving your goals and not achieving your goals. I read a quote, I don't know how long ago it was. It said, surround yourself around, or you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Yes.
And so I have planted myself in circles of successful female entrepreneurs because, well, that is what I am, or that is what I am becoming. So I think it's critical. I think it's critical to put ourselves in environments with people that inspire us to grow.
Yes. So good. I love that. It's such a healthy, delicious lifestyle moment. So good. Jaime, I know that you had mentioned a free gift for the community here. You have a free meditation on your website. I will put that in the comments below. Thank you so much for offering that. How can people connect with you to find out more about you and what you do?
Absolutely. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the guided meditation. It's just 10 minutes, easy to work into your day. It focuses on gratitude and presence. And everyone can find me everywhere at New Soul Rising: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, even my website. It's simple, New Soul Rising.
So good. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your wisdom with us.
Oh, thank you, Claudine. It's really an honor to be here with you. And I'm sending you so much love.
Yay. We'll hang out in the green room, grab a mocktail. I'll be right there. Oh my goodness. Was that not amazing? I hope you got as much out of that as I did. Jaime is so wonderful. And I want to thank you so much for joining us. And I want to remind you, how are you creating a healthy, delicious lifestyle for you today? And until next time, make sure you join us for next week's episode of Healthy, Delicious Lifestyle with Claudine, always on Mondays at 9 a.m. Pacific or 11 a.m. Central. And be sure to have a healthy, delicious lifestyle. You can learn more about my services and products at ingoodcleantaste.com. Be sure to join me every week on the SWE Media Network YouTube channel and wherever you listen to podcasts.